Yo, and welcome to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about some mid-game progression in Dragons, and this video in particular is aimed to those of you that just, you can't make the triple Tricaru yet, and you can't make, or just Raoq On is just not working for you. Maybe you don't have the room quality, maybe you don't have that second Raoq, right? So that's where my mid-game account is right now. But for me, it's really, my homunculus is just not skilled up, man. It's just not skilled up. So I wanted to show you guys what I've been using. If you watched Childish's collaboration with myself, I did say we're going to be dropping a video showcasing what you can do if you can get that Raoq On to work. So this is exactly what we are going to be doing today. All right, so this is the team. We're going to throw it on auto run for a little bit. So as you can see, we don't have the second Raoq, right? What do we have instead? Instead, we have the spectra. So we also have the homunculus. We have the one Raoq, and we have the Lauren, and we have the vertile. So it's kind of like like a stepping stone into that Raoq On team that can get into a minute as your room quality improves. But this, in fact, is how I've been clearing this. And guys, don't worry, I've already ran this, I think 70 something times. So I will show you guys the average times on those 10x runs all day. All right, then we just went, full transparency. I'm going to show you how fast they cleared, how many times they cleared, everything, right? But if you noticed on that previous mid boss, on the previous mid boss, guys, I don't need to target the towers anymore, and that's because of spectra. So because of spectra is able to reduce the attack bar of the towers, able to slow them, and more importantly, able to attack break them, you can kind of get away with not targeting any of them anymore because of the spectra, guys. So that alone is going to save you a little bit of time if you were part of those that had to target it. Now, of course, now that I'm recording, spectra is going to make me look bad, right? So it missed everything on the right tower, but there you go. The whole point of this is just to buy yourself some more time to actually get those strips, guys. Now you'll see once I show you the runes, my homunculus is not skilled up, and my Lauren is not the greatest either. But it's really just about getting that slow, reducing that attack bar on the towers, and with the team ups, the spectra actually has it up quite a bit. And then if they get into this situation where they actually do miss, which it actually looks like they're gonna miss here, we can maybe have enough damage to just kill the boss, or be able to take one turn from the boss, which actually both just happened, guys. So because of the towers being slowed, it's less dots on your team. If the dragon gets a turn, it's definitely more chances to strip that immunity, right? So the reason I have the homunculus moving first is in case for the boss, the homunculus can indeed, set up the strip, and then the Lauren can push back the attack bar. Of course, some of you might ask, why does the Lauren not apply the defense break first, and then the homunculus does the team up? And guys, it just has worked better this way. Trust me. And it's more for the boss stage. Like I said, the homunculus can move, use skill 1, actually get that strip, and then the Lauren can push back, as opposed to the Lauren moving first, then the homunculus, if it gets the strip, then there's nothing to push the dragon back, right? The attack bar, so it can get crazy. So I do suggest this for sure. All right, so that is the turn order. You've got the homunculus moving first, then the Lauren for those reasons, and then the spectra. So I want the spectra also in front of the Raoq, because the homunculus did one team up, right? And you'll notice that the spectra is on violent, so the spectra can go skill 2, violent proc into skill 3, and then we have the Raoq. So then the Raoq can team up, possibly take the spectra again, and then the very next turn we have another skill 2 from spectra, which obviously, if you guys know, spectra does a ton of damage based on the boss's HP, right? So you want the spectra to do as many skill 3s and skill 2s as possible, and doing it this way basically notice that that's really all it does. It rarely, very rarely does skill 1, guys. So that's what makes this team work. Obviously, you want the Vertihile moving last to actually, push the attack bar up of the rest of your units, right? So that's how that's going to work, guys. So I know you're wondering, you're doing it old school. How come, you didn't do the times 10? Well, trust me, guys. Full transparency, I'm going to show you exactly how those came out. I did about 70 something runs before recording, spent just time, replaying. But you'll see here about 2 minutes, and you'll see that's kind of like the average. That really is kind of like the average overall. All right, so this is one run, 2 minutes and 19, and then the next one, 2 minutes and 8, 2:08 again. Then this one, insufficient energy, but 2:05. I forgot to refill there. Then you'll see this one here. Lost battle on that previous one, but it failed on the 10th try, so that was it. Then 2:13, and then a minute 59, and then a minute 56. So these are my last runs, guys. This is exactly what happened on my last runs. I included all of them. I screenshot all of them before recording this video, so I can show you guys, and you guys can make a decision whether this team is for you or not. So this team failed 1 out of 74 times, guys. 1 out of 74 times. For me, for my mid-game account, it's not bad at all, especially because, I can start farming those guard runes and possibly move into the triple Tricaru team down the road. On my mid-game account, guys, I am going to be eventually building the triple Tricaru team. It's probably going to take me a few months though, so we'll see. But this is the team I'm going to be using until I can get my Raoq ON going, which I'm pretty close, and hopefully by using this team I can get there and get this closer to a minute instead of 2. You notice the average was about 2 minutes, and very, very, consistent, about consistent 2-minute team. So this is the team. So now let me show you how they're built, right? Obviously. So let's go back here, and then first and foremost, I know some of you are going to ask, well, how are your towers? How are your towers? So let me show you. Now, I'm definitely not max, guys. So these are my towers. So we've got, boom, level 3, guys. Level 3, level 2, level 5 for BJR5. I'm working on that. Level 3, level 1, level 2, level 5, level 2, level 9, doesn't matter, and level 8. So that's where my towers are. Hopefully your towers are in a similar state, or maybe you have just better rune quality. So now let me show you the actual runes on the team so that you can see it. So this is the homunculus. The homunculus, no artifact, but she is on speed, HP, and defense. But this is the key. You need accuracy, guys. You need accuracy. And then you'll notice here, I am missing 1, guys. But that 1 that I'm missing is an extra 15%. 15% chance to strip. So right now she's only stripping at a 35% chance, and then on top of that she can get resisted. And trust me, guys, it makes a world of difference, guys. It makes a world of difference. Okay, and this is the artifact, just some extra damage there. And then this is the Raoq. Now, guys, my Raoq is pretty good. I have my best violence set on him, period. All right, that was the only way I can get this team going. I had to invest 1 really good violence set on him, but that's because I don't have 2. I don't have 2 of these sets, which is what's about required to get my Raoq ON working, right? So that's why it doesn't work, because my other Raoq is pretty bad. So those are the artifacts. And then look at, that one's nothing too crazy. This one's very good, but this one's not. This is a blue, guys. Same thing here, blue rune there. This one's okay, and so is this one, or maybe not. Yeah, this is a purple. This is a purple, but nothing crazy. It's not like I'm having him all decked out in legend runes. I don't at all, right? And then this is my Lauren, guys. She's not skilled up, man. I just don't have the time to play on Sunday. Sunday's his family day, and it's hard for me to farm these Laurens, man. But I need that. I need her skilled up. But it's working like this, guys. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to showcase this, all right? And boom, and then she's on speed, and then crit rate and HP. And you know, just nothing crazy on the runes here, really not. That's the Lauren. Again, crit rate just so she can pump out some extra damage. Now Spectra, guys. Spectra. The awesome thing is Spectra is doesn't need to have very high speed, so it allows you to not have to go speed slot 2 if you don't need to. I did. Basically is where I'm getting all of my speed. So plus 42 from that rune and plus 47, all right? But that allows me to get the crit rate I need and the accuracy. So it's on speed, crit damage, and accuracy, guys. So these are the runes. I mean blue, guys. Support artifact HP there. You want skill 2 crit damage ideally, maybe skill 3 accuracy. And this is just really bad. It's just this, really, that we're taking advantage of. And then 0 skill ups. If I wanted to stick with this team, I mean, I could skill this up as well, right? And definitely improve it down to about a minute and a half easily. I'm pretty sure I can do that. And then your vertical, pretty standard. You know, the perfect plus 69 speed, attack, crit rate, and HP. Because as you saw, the boss doesn't need to get some turns, so you do want some HP. And skill 1 and skill 2 crit damage are pretty good for him. Obviously, attack increase in effect and additional damage done by attacking together would be ideal for him and for everyone on the team. You really want attack increase in effect and additional damage done by attacking together, aside from their respective skill 1 or skill 2 crit damage. And it's really almost all of them can do skill 1, skill 2 crit damage as well because of those team ups, right? So guys, this is the team. I hope that this helps you guys. I hope this gets you farming dragons at a better success rate than what you previously had. I don't know if mine will be 100% once I skill up the homunculus and the Lauren. I don't know that. Let me know in the comment section if you are running this team, how successful it is, and how fast have you gotten this team. I mean, on my team, there's definitely room to improve, so I'm curious to see how fast this team can get. Let me know if you run it and how fast you've gotten it. But guys, this is how you are going to progress through mid-game if you cannot get Raoq ON to work for you, and if you cannot build the triple card just yet. If you didn't know, now you know. You know.